What's up? What's going on? Stayer. Yeah. What's going on? Moving Bear, Jeremy Willis. What's up? All right, so we have some. All right. Right off from the top, we have a disgruntled investor. How are you going to do us like that on gold coin? You keep saying take your initials, take some profit. But we never even got the chance to do that. I know. Neither did I. I lost $700. I put one B&B in there and lost $700 worth of that B&B. So T, I'm right there with you, brother. Um, you know, you probably would say, "Hey, listen to your community, Stayer. Why don't you ever listen to your community about plays that are in the rocket room?" Well, I did it. I picked that coin from the rocket room. You know what I mean? So there you go. So you can chalk me up for having picked a play from the rocket room from folks, that are in there. I did that. I liked it. I was like, all right, I'm in. You know what I mean? I friend of a friend's, like I was pretty transparent on that. So I think there's a lot of people that are so angry. But guys, it's the market. It's not me. You're angry at the market, not me, man. You know what I mean? Like you have like one play a day to get into, pretty much. You get into the one, it doesn't work out, and it's like, who do I blame? I'm the guy that also lost money with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. As soon as I fucking put my money in that, it started dumping, literally. And the guy who suggested the play in the rocket room apologized, and he's a credible guy. I mean, I have folks in the rocket room that are really in this space full time. You know what I mean? In this space full time, and they this is their business. Their word is their bond. So he came in to the rocker room right after it happened, saying, "Guys, I apologize," and he offered airdrops on the next coin that he was involved in. And he went and contacted that team and said, "Well, yo, what the hell is up with you guys? Y'all some brokies, rugging a coin at 30K, bro." I mean, we got in at I got in at 30K. It went up to 50K. I said, "Oh, sweet. I'm gonna let the inner circle know, the rocket room know." I waited for a little bit, and as soon as they got in, I looked at it again. It was like at 32K. I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't this at 50K? And then I looked again after the rocket room got in, and it was at 11K. So, you know what I mean? And I mean, I just did a stream last night where I talked about in length how I take my time getting into plays, But bro, I'm also a degen. I'm also in the space. I am not. This is not a financial advisement channel where I I act like I'm above it all, right? And I just lay out plans for you and tell you how I trade. And then when a trade goes wrong, I tell you that, you don't know how to trade. I'm like, that's not this type of channel, bro. This channel is about my convictions, about what I'm invested in. And if you want to follow me, great. I've done very well in this space, especially the last year. So, I mean, dude that wants to pop shots in the right at the top of the channel, I'm gonna leave your comment there too. UPT 514. I mean, have I seen you in here before? I don't know. But anyway, we're talking about the sun. Yeah, the sunset. It's a sunset. It's it's what time is it? Current narrative. Paper hands. Well, I mean, that was like wet toilet paper hands. Really, is what it was. I mean, but anyway, What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is the sunset because it's 8:30 here right now. It's 8:30 here right now. Yeah, it's 8:30 here right now, in Valrica, Chile. It's 8:30. Scared off some Chileans over here too. They're like, that guy's speaking English. Barely anybody speaks English out here, man. You want to feel cool? Go to a faraway country and speak English. People are like, whoa. That man speaks the motherland language. Bro, dude, English is like the aristocrat language of the whole world. Like when you speak English like outside of America, you just go to like South America, to Chile, where nobody speaks English except for the absolute elite of people. Bro, they roll out the red carpet for you. So if you're feeling like you're in a disadvantage, in America, man, go ahead and go abroad outside the European Union. Go abroad outside of the European Union and speak that twang. Speak that twang. But how's everybody doing? Moon Bear. Hey, everybody go subscribe to Moon Bear's channel right now. Subscribe to this channel too. 14 in the building. 4 likes. A nice little tight circle we got going on here. Yeah, right. With like if that was the plan, you'd still think they'd run it up. I know. I mean, what was that all about? I mean, Stayers community's in. Let's let this thing run. I mean, why start ripping that thing apart at 30K? That was ridiculous. But again, there it is again. B&B, right? B&B. You just don't know what you're gonna get. You just don't know what you're gonna get. B&B, baby. How's everyone doing tonight? Stevie Reed's is in the building. Moonbear says, dude, what's up? Shalonis is in here. Dude, yeah, do people ask you to take a picture with you when they find out you're American? Not take a picture, but like, they're definitely like, they're like really curious and they go ooh la la type of thing. Like that's incredible. I've met some people here that have been to like New York. Like a lot of Chileans have been to the East Coast, but when you say like California, they're like, whoa, you know what I mean? And they think Mexico is super dirty. I talked to somebody that speaks English here, that's Chilean, and I was like, yeah, I just came from a vacation in Mexico and Baja. They're like, oh, how was that? Oh my gosh, like, yeah, they think Mexicans are the dirtiest. So that's why if you ever met a South American in America, and you say, oh, you kind of equate them to being Mexican or something like that, they get pissed. I see why. It's a totally different culture. But shout out to Mexico because I had a great time there. The Mexican people are incredible. They deserve to be respected. But Chileans do not like to be roped in with Mexicans. In fact, they think that it's like the slum country compared to theirs. Yeah, Moon Bear, put your YouTube link in here. Can you go ahead and post your YouTube link in here, bro? Everybody go subscribe. Shout out to K Slay. 18 in the building. Jeremy Willis, I'm back. I'm being a chef in my backyard. Dope. What would you recommend I do to make my money back? Well, okay, how much did you lose? I mean, it was a gamble, man. If you put more than, I mean, I thought I aped hard by putting in one B&B in there. That was actually really reckless of me, by the way, to put one one whole B&B into a gamble. You lost a band, wow, and that is how much of your total stack, if I may ask. You know, I'm afraid to give you. I'm afraid to give you any advice. I'm not gonna lie to you because you already went off on me this evening. You already blamed me, so you the man, stare. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to Moon Bear. I'm gonna have Moon Bear on the channel. Damn it, 10%. Damn it, dude. Oh, is this your first time? Like, did you win big on Grippy or something? Like, what made you want to put 10% into something I mentioned today? Like, was you heard about me or you been here? I've never seen you before, so I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Before I'm not gonna drag you either because nobody likes. I don't like it when anyone loses money. You know what I mean? So and I lost. Man, you lost a band. I put in like so it was like $1,100. So it was a one B&B for me. And then I looked at the thing and I sold. I got back 0.27 BNB. I was crushed. I was so crushed. I was so crushed. Oh, Beetlejuice. Good to see you again. Hi, I love your videos. You mentioned teaching your kids crypto. My 13-year-old boy is interested. Any advice on where to start besides don't lose all your money? I was honestly saying like my kids should start a crypto channel because you know what? I mean, if they just teach the basics, if they just discuss the basics of what Bitcoin is or what Ethereum is, like just doing education, actually doing educational videos because I'm a bad example of that because I don't really do educational videos at all. I'm just chilling. I'm just like, I mean, you're pretty much if you're subscribed to me, or in my rocket room or inner circle, you've had at least a few months of crypto experience. You know how to use a wallet. You know what's going on. You know how to read a chart. You know, you're just here for the plays. You're here for the vibes. But 13-year-olds, teens, preteens, learn about crypto. I mean, it's the demo. I mean, how do I describe crypto to like what like you know because there's traditional finance. Honestly, teaching kids crypto is way better than teaching them Keynesian economics, you know, which is the economics of America, which is, you know, just inflation and all that bullshit. And, you know, yeah, anyway, I won't get into that. But, yeah, buy some BlockyBoy. So up 514. Now, here's the thing. So how you want to get that back? I think BlockyBoy is going to be up 100% from where it's at by midday Saturday. And why I think that is because they're going to be featured on Crypto Banter tomorrow at I think it's 6 p.m. Sorry, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah. Any news with Lemmy? I pinged the Lemmy the Bat team today. Just wanted to see what was going on. You know what I mean? They didn't get back to me yet. Let me check and see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Let me. Let's see here. Jazz asked in the Rocket Room, has anyone sold any BlockyBoy? I said, not me. Why do you ask? What's up? What's up, Yokai Black? What's going on? I live in Chile. Yeah, I'm living in Chile right now. Yeah, this is Valerica Lake, Chile. Yeah, I'm touring Chile and touring Argentina for the next few months, and I'm gonna find a ranch to buy, hang out. What's up? Yes. Man, everything is red. That's so weird, man. Just crazy. Crazy how everything is so red. Ethereum's red. Everything's just a little red, isn't it? I was just thumbing through some stuff. Oh, I was gonna look at LBI. LBAI. Lemmy the Bat sitting at 1.2 mil. What's wrong with Lemmy? Lemmy's looking really good. It's at 45K. It's at a 45K volume. Volume could be doing better. With that volume, it's gonna probably go down a little bit. Let's see here. Cool, my wife and family and her dad side live out there. Maybe after this bull run we can link. Okay, cool. Wife, family on her dad's side. Nice. So your wife is Chilean. Your wife is Chilean. That's awesome. Very family oriented women here that I see. I mean, Chile has a very family oriented culture. You know what I mean? They're really close with their kids. Like the women here, like the women I've noticed, like they're like mother hens. Like they're just so close to their kids and holding their kids' hands and sitting them in chairs, and you know what I mean. And you know, it's like they pay close attention to them. So yeah, you should come out here and visit. I'm sure. Now, was she born in Chile? Yokai, was she born in Chile? Obviously, you know she's Chilean, but yeah, I love it out here though. What was the deal? Okay, yes says, what was the deal with that B&B play, Stayer? I didn't get a chance to see what happened, bro. As soon as we got in, as soon as we got in, bro, the thing started dumping. Literally, I got in at 30K. I let the inner circle know that I bought this thing, that I saw it in a rocker room, and you know, and I was like, all right, I like this. And there was a couple gold ones, a couple gold B&B plays in the rocket room. I was like, oh, I like this. So I bought it at 30K. Told the inner circle about it at 30K. I go and take a look at it. It's at like 48 or 50K. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go tell the rocket room, tell them to get in and see what's going on, and you know, this looks pretty good. And as soon as I put it in the rocket room, I go and look at it. It's at 30K, and I'm like, wait, like, did the inner circle get out, or like, what's going on here? You know? And then I'm hearing people complaining, like, hey, well, that was no. Somebody said, well, that was fun while it lasted. Like literally in the rocker room, like literally a minute or two later, and I go and look at it again. It's at 11K. And I'm like, wow, this is a immediate rug. So the dude that put it in the rocket room, I know who he is. He's a great guy, and he's He's full time in crypto. I mean, he knows everybody. I in the Rocket Room guys, there's a lot of major players in the Rocket Room guys. A lot of major players, and in an inner circle too. I got major players in there. Um, but yeah, he said he apologized to everybody. I mean, if you're in the Rocket Room today, the guy who put it out there said, "I'm so sorry. I know the team. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I didn't know they were this broke." You know what I mean? So yeah, I lost $700 in about, I don't know, 2 minutes. You know, I put in a whole B&B, and within, I don't know, 10 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh, it was at 11K. I was like, all right, I think I got to get out of this. This is gonna go to nothing. And I sold, and I got back 0.27 B&B. So I got absolutely shellacked on that play. And so that's why I don't do these things, man. And I was just talking about this yesterday. I was like, I like to take my time at plays and this and that. And I got degenning. I got a little bored. You know what I mean? Because I was waiting on the other B&B play, the one that's supposed to be really good. The team hasn't launched it yet. And so I got really, really antsy today. You know, I was waiting for BlockyBoy to explode. So I guess that's on me, guys. I was just kind of playing my own room, and wanted to see what the hell was up. Wanted to see if I could. And here's another thing: is that freaking that what's it called? I keep getting it messed up, but the GC or the GDGN app that you can integrate with Telegram. Make sure you get the right one. Make sure you get the one that's on Apple Store, because there's other ones out there that'll drain your wallet. I'm hearing. I think Ragnar said that in the Rocket Room. But guys, get in the Rocket Room, get in the inner circle, because I do reference a lot what I'm talking about. Because I talk to our guys in there all day long. But anyway, that app, guys, that was it GDGN or GBGN? I put it in the Rocket Room. That app is so easy to use for BNB. It's not even funny. It's literally one click on a Telegram app. It's a Telegram bot. So you just click one, like once you fund it, man, you just like, okay, I put in the contract address, and it's like, okay, how much you want to buy in BNB? And I was like, you know what? I'll just put in one BNB. I one click, the next message is like instant. It's like you're in. You're in. Here's your position. You know? And I was like, sweet. That thing's kind of addictive, man. It's kind of addictive. So, I mean, it's a really, really efficient app, but also like you're in on stuff before you even think about it. So make sure you lower your sizes when you're going into plays, because I straight aped. I over aped. You know, I got wrecked. You know what I mean? We're all adults, man. It's not on you. I know. You know what? And honestly, I tend not to apologize for plays. I really don't usually do that, but I have such a great win rate. You know what I mean? For the most part, it's like it's almost uncharacteristic for me to have a loss nowadays. It's like crazy. It's almost uncharacteristic for because look at a dude that came in here. That came in here right off the top, saying, "Hey, what was up with that one?" Like, I never seen that guy before. You know what I mean? Who's that guy to be trusting me that much? Like, I never met that guy before, but he's like, "Yo, Stayer, what's up with this, man?" I'm like, "Yo," like people are like demanding amazing plays from me. You know what I mean? And in these market conditions, I mean, I think what I'm doing is incredible, and I mean, that was uncharacteristic for me because I kind of went outside of my principles. I went with a play that was posted in the Rocket Room, a gamble, a random gamble that I checked up on in the moment. I said, "Yo, this team?" And the dude that he's well respected in the space said, and his name's Ethius Maximus. I mean, the guy is well respected in this space, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I know these guys. They're gonna run this thing up. Major KOLs after Bond." I said, "That's all I need to know." And I fucking aped. You know what I mean? I aped, bro. You know what I mean? So You know. The guy in the stream that was ass salty. Yeah, he was pretty salty, yo. Oh man. What if you guys and what if that guy's an op and CG is taking part in some debauchery? No, no, no. I know Ethius. And I'm not beefing with CG, man. I'm not he's not an enemy. He's a you know, I was just pointing out there's a little bit of laziness in the space, that's all. He's not an enemy. He's a good guy. Wow, Up is throwing shots at Doc Holly. Hey, man. Hey, Doc Holly, he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. No, it was not Doc Holly. Not Doc Holly. Good guy. Don't worry about it. I have no enemies in this space, guys. I have no enemies in this space, guys. We all good out here, man. We all good. We all good out here, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. Oh, no, I mean that dude that came in here at the start of the stream is an op. No, no, look, he's right here. He's right here. He genuinely, I'm sure he genuinely lost a whole G today. Aping in with Stayer, man. Come on, it's fun. You make some money. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of a winning brand here. I don't, when the Lakers lose, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? when the Lakers lose, when Patty Mahomes can't get the win on Monday night. I mean, the you're gonna hear it from the crowd, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Like there's some real degens out here, man. There's some real degens in the chat, man. They're in here. They're in here to win, and that's it. Win or go home. You know what I mean? If anything, like, I mean, down in the trenches where Stayer's at, man. I mean, it's win or go home. You know what I mean? So we got a winning culture here. So you know what? Hey, you know what I mean? That was on me. That was a bad throw. You know what I mean? That was a bad throw. I overthrew my receiver. It's all good. You know what I mean? We're gonna get him next time. We're gonna convert. Um. So yeah, Yokai says, "Damn, it got dark fast out there, huh?" Yeah, well, it's almost 9 o'clock, bro. Where are you at? Are you in L.A.? Are you in the West? Your wife was born in San Francisco, so are you in the West Coast? I just moved from California. Yeah, everybody subscribe. Hey, YouTube channel every like 15 minutes in here, man. You're in Oakland. That's right. I remember you. Okay, you're in Oakland. I forgot. Yeah, we talked about this maybe a few weeks ago. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you got to visit out here. Yeah, I just saw the comment. You said that she was born in San Francisco. So yeah, you guys should come out here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been San Diego. I've stayed a month in San Diego. Drove down to Payue, which is like San Francisco. It's like a real port town, but obviously not as developed as San Francisco. San Francisco is huge, right? I'm just saying in terms of the landscape, it is a cooler coastal town. You know what I mean? And then from there, I came down here to Valerica Lake. So I'm in the Los Rios, the tip of the Los Rios region. Yeah, San Diego is beautiful, bro. San Diego is so much fun. No, he wasn't saying you bezels. He was saying the guy that came in here and said he lost 1,000 on that B&B play today. CV Reed says, yeah, you gotta keep that blood pumping, bro. Yeah, you gotta keep that blood pumping, man. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Got a little Post-nasal drip. Let's see here. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm just gonna go. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, gotta keep that blood pumping, man. It was just Friday. Not much going on. I'm in the rocket room hanging out. The bros are throwing out some plays. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling this one. I knew I'd get into trouble after the last night's stream where I'm like, I'm so disciplined. I will never get into a gamble. Ever. Oh, gosh, man. I should have known. That's when you gotta say, Stayer, be careful. You're gonna get into a gamble. You're gonna get into a gamble play. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who are you talking to? You trying to give me advice? All right, you're being an asshole now. Shit, Moonbear, you were right, man. I mean, I'm just trying to be me on here. He's like, you know what, Stayer? This is how you do it. Shut up. Yeah, man, you can't really apologize to people or say, hey, my bad to people because they just sit around and take advantage of your ass. He's like, here's how you do it, Stayer. Here's how I would run the rocket room. Bro, you're not putting in the work. Get the hell out of here. Don't talk to me like that. Now you can take your L. No one is taking pity on. I was trying to take pity on you, but you know what, bro? That's your fault. You're the one that put 10% of your stack into um into a gamble. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. You gotta take some responsibility. I mean, to say you can't, to say you're like, first you don't take responsibility, and then you try and coach me up on what I'm doing. Get out of here, bro. You're all over the place. He's like, Stayer, step it up. Take your time. I cannot be getting burnt like this. You're responsible for my portfolio, Stayer. You didn't know that. You didn't know that earlier today, but now you know. Bro, are you on crack? What is going on here? What is going on, bro? Like, are you a young kid or something? How old are you? This kid could be like 15 or something. Telling me what's up. He's like, I got 10 racks, Stayer. You better stop playing with me. He's like, I just lost a stack today, bro. On your play. You son of a bitch. You better stop playing around. You better do your homework, Stayer. You better do your fucking homework. That's so funny, man. Man, dude, internet is undefeated. I think the internet's undefeated, right? I mean, the internet is undefeated. I'm trying to interact with homie. I'm trying to, like, be sympathetic to him losing a stack today. You know what I mean? But I take all that shit back. He's just pack him up, Stayer. I'm just saying, man. We're chilling in here. I got 9 people in here. 10 likes, bro. Like, I'm just a guy, you know what I mean? I'm just chilling, man. I'm just a dude. I am not I am not Benjamin Cowan over here. You know what I mean? I am not Benjamin Cowan. I'm not Crypto Face or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, it's time to settle down. He's just a chill guy. He's just chill. He's yes, it's just like Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto-ish. You invested in altcoins? Sorry, they're down 80%. Should have looked at the charts. I should start talking to people like that. You know what I mean? I'm too cool. I'm too chill. I'm too nice. I'm too nice. Uh, I'm too nice, yokai. Yokai, yo. I'm too nice to these people, bro. Yo, he was like, yo, I lost a stack Stayer. What the fuck? I'm like, oh, dude, I know. I did. I lost $700. You know what I mean? He's like, I said, I'll take that one. I'll take that one on the chin. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, man, you better shape up. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I'll waste you tonight. I will. It'll be an altar call tonight, bro. You're gonna come to Jesus moment in here. You will. No one will ever see you again on this channel. This is the last time you talk to Stayer anywhere. You know what I mean? He's so. Oh, look at this dude. This is now pure entertainment. He is in his feelings. Big players in your group, my ass. They rug for 30K. Yo, he's got a point, but still, I'm well connected. So you know what? I mean, I'm just chilling. I don't have anything to prove to you. Let's put it this way: most definitely, $1,000 is not 10% of my stack. That's for damn sure. Let's just start there. But uh, oh, ZMJ. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with this 16-year-old kid. What's your least favorite cereal? I hate porridge. Um, I don't know if anyone's had porridge in the last I don't know 700 years. I think that's a medieval breakfast cereal. Yo, homie was talking about I hate porridge. Wow, they haven't seen that shit since King Arthur. That was King Arthur used to wake up and have a bowl of porridge before he went out to the battlefield, bro. That was a medieval Wheaties. That was a medieval Wheaties, bro. Yeah, yeah. He said, but bro said, big player is my ass. Yo, he's really heated, bro. He might not make rent. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think. Up T514. Man, let's be honest. Was that more than 10% of your stack? Because you were heated. Homie is homie is really getting that Stayer tonight on a Friday night. Friday night lights. Friday night lights, bro. Yo. Yo. Fuck Captain Crunch. No, actually I love Captain Crunch is great. I'm probably gonna go I might go with Fruit Loops, pause, but like it's one of my favorite cereals. No Diddy. Bezel says, up 5114. Bro, oh 5114. Oh, dude, you were in here the other day talking about you're from Montreal, bro. Different energy tonight. Different energy tonight from up 514. We'll be okay, brother. Everybody got rugged at one point. Start from first instead of blaming. We all been through depression. Nobody won without failing. Wow. Bars bounce back instead of blaming, bro. Yo, Bezels, when did you start? Yo, Kendrick, look at this guy. Everybody got rugged at one point. Start from the first instead of blaming. We all been through depression. Nobody won without failing. Bounce back instead of blaming. Ah, yo, this tonight's stream is fun, man. Anybody else got some squabbles with Stayer? Want to squabble? Anybody else want to squabble up with Stayer? Oh man, you guys forgot. You guys forgot. You guys forgot. Stayer will get down in there with you, bro. I am entrenched, bro. I will slide. Vena says, Stayer, when I met you, I was really a few steps from being homeless. And in half a year, you led me to these insane plays, and I got a real job. Now I'm close to a down payment on a house because of you. Damn, listen to that. Up 514, there is hope. There is hope. 6th or 7th month being a mod. Incredible story, and I'm happy for that, man. Yeah, somebody needs to help out. So funny. But don't ban nobody. Timeout up 514. He's already lost big today. Don't because he was in here the other day bigging me up, bro. He was like, yeah, Stayer. You should have, bro. Up 514. You should have told me the other day that you were gonna straight ape everything into my next play because of Grippy and all the shit. You should have told me. I would have told you. I said, yo, listen, don't. And I've been telling people that. I've been saying, bro, do not fucking, do not like go so big into these plays, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's why I remember you now up 514. The last few days, you were like, Stayer, you're the shit. Stayer, I'm from Montreal. Let's go, big dog. Yeah. Oh shit. When's the next play? When's the next play? When's the next play? Bro, you've been lit in here. Man, that shit must have bummed you out today. Damn it. He must have been like, shit. Wow. Up 514 must have been like, shit, Stayer, man. What the fuck happened? Yo, that must have been terrible because we all shook it off in there so quick. We were all like, oh, damn, that was terrible. All right, on to the next one. Up was like, wait. That shit's done? Everybody done with that play? Yeah, I got I've never been a part of a. Have I ever been a part of a rug where it just as soon as you got into it, they started rugging, like at the base. Like I've never seen that before. Like the whole point of a rug is to get as many people in as possible and then pull the plug. Like you don't. Like this is some broke boy shit, right? That was disgusting. They're like, no, we'll just take two. We'll just take 2 or 3K right here. We're gonna take two or 3,000 right now. We're never gonna let you guys get anyone that comes in. We're selling on. That was crazy. Yeah, Ethos Maximus. I kind of want to know who the hell these people are. I'm gonna message him tonight. I think he's probably watching right now because he knows I'm gonna drag him tonight. He's a good guy, Ethos Maximus, and he's heavy in the space. He knows everyone. So and he actively he works in this space. So that was really funny. Yeah, yep, good job, Vena. Wait for the housing market crash. You'll have your pick of the litter. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the housing the US housing market to crash, which should be in the spring of next year. And then it should ripple effect all over the world and out here in Argentina and Chile, out here in Chile and Argentina. I'm not in Argentina, I'm in Chile, but it's gonna have a ripple effect. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be cheap prices even out here, and that's what I'm gonna buy. So keep stacking. Yes, says cinnamon stack. But hey, here's the thing, also, guys. Listen, I said this last night. I said that you should not go heavy into any plays right now because the market is dog eat dog right now. The market is dog eat dog. You know, it's really bad market conditions overall. It really is bad market conditions. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be careful. You gotta wait. You gotta wait until the market really picks up to start going heavier. Or you can DCA into conviction plays and build up an altcoin portfolio and wait for the altcoin season, which will happen. Moon Bear says bars. Yeah, Moonbear says that was some alliteration and everything. That was a bar, yo guys. Last call, squabble up with Stayer. Yeah, anyone else wants to? Yeah, that's funny. These people think they become millionaire just by pressing a random buy button, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Hold on, let me fix my internet real quick. One time I rugged myself sending my Echelon Prime on the wrong network. I know, bro. I've done that before. Sato the dog rugged you. I never got into Sato. Yeah, but that's so funny. Yeah, yes, they didn't even let it send. What's up, Sassy Vickens? Sassy Vickness says Grippy will come back. Absolutely. Yeah, the sun's gone, bro. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, bro. I know. Was it 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock in California, right? Nobody gets rich overnight. I miss Cal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Besides, like the violence and the poor government, I will always love California. I will always love California, bro. And I'm from Jersey. It's 8:07 in Toronto. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Is it sunny out today? You okay, Black? You okay, Black? Oh man, that was funny, man. Shout out to Up 514, man. You'll feel better tomorrow. You're pissed at me today. You'll be all right, bro. Hang in there. Hang in there. You'll be all right, bro. We all lost today. We all lost some money today. Should have never did that. We should have just chilled out. We should have just chilled out. So funny though. So funny. He said you better get fucking up 514 said you better get focused upstairs. This is my fucking portfolio at stake, buddy. Better shape your ass up. Assume some responsibility over my funds. Okay. All right. Like that's the last thing you should say to anybody in this space. What the hell is going on here? Um, BlockyBoy update stare. I just hit up the dev. I'm like, Dev, you got to get trending. I mean, you know what I mean? I try when I'm invested. When I'm invested in your coin. When I'm in on your coin and you get to know me and bro, I'm gonna message you when I see something not going well, not being run right. And right now, I think Block Boy is at like 19 on Dex Screener trending. I'm like, bro, you better get top three. You're gonna be on fucking banner tomorrow. You know what I mean? Why is Stayer silent about? I'm telling you, I'm talking about Block Boy right now. How am I silent about Block Boy, bro? Bro, no, come back here, Bezels. Come back here. Come back here. Don't retract that message. Come back here. I have it in my title. It's on my thumbnail. Bezel says, "Yo, everyone's so heated. Yo, everybody is so heated. Yo, Bezel says, why is Stayer not talking about Black Boy?" And then retracts that message. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Yeah, so Jeremy, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, I just messaged the BlockyBoy dev. I said you need to get trending and stop fucking around. You know what I mean? Yeah, DCA my ass off. No, we love you, Bezels. That was hilarious. Man, Bezels got bars, and then he wants to come get at Stayer now. Was Grippy a fluke? Ah! Yo, you were so... Wow. Yo, you were on blast. Wow. Wow. Up 514 is heated. Yo, this guy needs to go take a break. He needs to... Yo, bro. Bro, where are you at? You're in Montreal? It's probably too dark to take a walk, but... Maybe you should go to the gym. Go hit the 24-hour fitness or something out there, man. Go hit the gym. You know what I mean? Go hit the bar. Go. If you're probably single, probably. You go hit on some chicks tonight, man. You know, don't catch a rape charge or anything, but like, go chill out, man. Go get with the homies and kick back. You know, go hang out with some people that don't know anything about crypto. You know what I mean? That is so funny. Was he said was Grippy a fluke? Let's talk about it. No, bro. I mean, that was the freaking 20th coin that I sent to over 1 million at least. I mean, but that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. They'll be no, it's not a fluke. In fact, you could mark me down for $100 million coin. Should the market reverse and actually some liquidity come into this market, Stayer will have $100 million coin market cap coin called in his groups, called on this channel under 100K. Mark my words, that will happen. That will happen. Will it happen? Will it happen next week? Maybe not. Will it happen next month? I don't know. Will it happen by the end of the year? I think you can mark me down for that if the market reverses and actually has some liquidity in its market, you know, where it's not just filled with angry investors like up 514. The old mom's basement keyboard warrior. Seriously. He needs to go out. He needs to go out, you know, if he doesn't drink or anything, you know, go to the gym, go see a movie, you know what I mean? Go talk to pastor. Go talk to pastor. Pastor will tell you. He's like, hey, stop fucking with Stayer. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Pastor's gonna tell up 514. He's like, listen, what I want to know is how come you haven't been coming to Wednesday night Bible study? That's what pastor's gonna say. So you know, up 514 is not gonna go to pastor. He's gonna go yell at Stayer. Yeah, yes, says that's what I did. Yes, said I'm just gonna F with the bitches, you know. I'm just gonna go chill out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta get away from crypto a little bit, touch some grass, bro. You know what I mean? What coin am I talking about? Yeah, Pastor's gonna rug you too. Pastor's gonna be like, yo, wow. I got Axe 220 coin. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to up 514, but he needs to take a breather. He needs to take a breather. He needs to relax a little bit. He needs to relax a little bit. Take a breath. You'll get it back, bro. Hey, up 514. I promise, man. You'll do better. You'll get it back, bro. But lower your size. Pause. Lower your size. Stop going. If you got 10 grand, do not put 10% of your dry powder into into a gamble. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Bezel says, is Block Boy team related to Jerry or Grippy? No. No. Nope. They're closer. I think he's closer related to like Beast Seller, which I never got into. But like Beast Seller and uh, Noodles, Doge ETF type of camp. In my knowledge, every time you hear Block Boy, I think I know I gotta keep calling it. I gotta call it Blocky Boy. It's Blocky Boy, not Block Boy. But I keep saying Block Boy. Yeah, yeah, Noodles. Yeah, but he was just kind of invested in that. He didn't run that. My understanding that was Dilla's play, but shout out to Dilla, the Boss Burger Dev. Let's see here. Pokemon card trade session must have gotten canceled tonight. Yo, what's up, TK in the building? Says Lemmy is looking like it's about to rip. Yeah, no, it does. It really does. It needs to seriously. Volume turns on for Lemmy. Volume turns on for Lemmy, and uh, it gets it gets trending. Has a few calls. Lemmy's out of here. Lemmy will be out of here. Bezel says grabbed a 5K of Block Boy, banner by Economy Exchange, and one more announcement tomorrow. Feels like a grippy pattern. It is, bro. I'm pumped about Blocky Boy, bro. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? If honestly, if you're still here, 514, shit, man, full port into Blocky Boy right now. Stayer said so. Full port. Put 9K right in right now. Put 9K in right now. That is a direct order. I see Blocky Boy easy 2 million this weekend. No, you're not. No, you're not. Honestly, if Blocky Boy just stayed above 700K today, it would have been over 1 million. But I mean, you got to understand, certain market cap levels trigger things happening with coins, from KOLs to marketing being triggered to this and that being triggered, and that's what sends it higher. Are whale groups waiting for a certain market cap to be sustained? That's when things pile up and to the upside. You guys got to understand that. You got to study the levels on coins. You got to see, you know what I mean? You can clearly see that there is a little bit of a barrier at 800K, 700, 800K. We need to break past that level a little bit, and I think some major KOLs are going to start calling this coin. Your Sea Dog, yeah. I mean, again, shout out to the Jerry the Turtle, realm of whales and stuff, because they're in Sea Dog. I'm not going to advise you to get out of Sea Dog, but the play right now, the move right now is Blocky Boy for me. So expect Blocky Boy to go higher than Sea Dog in the next 24 or 48 hours. You know what I mean? I think that's a safe bet. And then you can just put your profits in the back and your initials back in the Sea Dog. You know what I mean? If you want to move things around and trade around a little bit. You know? What is that? Yeah, not financial advice, of course, but you know what I mean? Yeah, right? Yeah, 514. If you're still listening, man, you know what? I take back what I said earlier. You know what? Go ahead and full port in the Blocky Boy right now. That 9K you got left, just go ahead. Stayer said so. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. uh, I know, no, man. This is all pure entertainment, bro. I'm not. This is pure locker room banter right now. I have nothing against you. I know you have nothing against me. We're just messing around, man. This is just funny. Cause you know what? You're gonna make a lot. Hey, Hey, 514. I'm laughing because if you stick around and you manage your risk and you hang out here, you're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna make a lot of money. You know what I mean? You're gonna make a lot of money. But even if you're trying to get 1K back, it's safe. I would put it this way: if you're trying to get 1K back, if you're just trying to balance your dry powder portfolio again, put $500 in the Blocky Boy. It's probably gonna 3x from here. You'll get your 1,000 back, and you'll get $500 profit. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a win-win-win, and you won't be mad at me anymore. You know what I mean? Or if you want a 2x 9,000 or 3x 9,000, and you know what I mean? I mean, go ahead and throw it all in there. I mean, it's not going to rug. You know what I mean? I know the team. I know what they're trying to do. It's on Crypto Banner tomorrow. Honestly, this dev would be if this thing if this thing rugged tonight before Crypto Banner tomorrow. Just hypothetical, right? This dev would never have. He's done being a dev. Like that would go around in this space, like you wouldn't believe. Where this guy can forget about being a dev for the rest of his life. But he wouldn't do that, right? Because he wants to build off of this. He wants to have this project succeed. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I'm not saying put 9,000. I'm joking, okay? But $500 probably gets your 1,000 back. Yeah, yeah. I hocked the Lugan across the lake. Yeah, yeah. This is a different environment for me. I'm used to dry, high elevation. Because again, my ranch was about 6,000 feet above sea level, above Palm Springs, one of the driest places in the world. You know what I mean? And so coming out here where it's lush, like Chile, this area of Chile is very green, very lush, low elevation. Like and I'm not smoking anymore. Bro, I am clearing out my lungs like you would not believe, bro. Like I am breathing better every single day, but I am getting so much out of my lungs. And I am just kind of doing like a lung cleanse right now, against my will. It's crazy, and I'm happy about that. So up 514, man. First of all, the first thing you should do though is just get your mind right. Don't trade angry. But you want to put it by my bed? Hey, can I get the sparkling water? The sparkling water jug. That's right out here. Um, I never smoke. Yeah, no, yeah, I quit. I told you I quit smoking. I'm about 6 or 7. I gotta stop. I'm about 6 or 7 months. From not smoking at all. Um, I'm clear minded. And I'm not talking about smoking cigarettes. I would just smoke a joint or two a day of organic, California or Oregon weed. That has always been my kickback. You know what I mean? But I've learned to calm my nerves in other ways and just chilling. I'm having a lot more fun. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm already feeling it. I'm feeling like my lungs are getting so clear. I haven't felt like this in years, to be honest with you. I'm just like, so excuse me when I hock a loogie every once in a while, and I have like post nasal drip up here. So take the leaf juice every day if you want to keep your lungs fixed for past mistakes. Neem leaf juice. Oh, okay. Where could I find that at? Yeah, mullein. Yo, I got my wife just picked some mullein out here, so it's drying right now. So I love mullein tea with honey and lemon. So I'm gonna start having some probably tomorrow and the next day. Salt and Shifa. Talking about this one. What's that one? Is that the bad B&B play from the day, or we just got done laughing about that, man? See, I respect that. The top of the year, I may stop, man. Yeah, man. It's just I'm 41. I mean, it's time to be around for the kids. You know what I mean? It's time to be around for the kids because they say weed is like is the easy. Oh, thanks, brother. Oh, can I just pour some for me right here and just put that on the ground. Um, the thanks, buddy. Um, they say that marijuana is the it's not a drug and it's not this and it's good for you and thanks, brother. You guys are moving around. Yeah, good. Um, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. We were just talking about it, BlockyBoy. We were just talking about it. But let me just finish my point, Sultan Shifa, and I'll get right back on that. But like it clouds your mind, it makes you a little lazy. Over the years, if you smoke over the years, because the thing is, I barely drink at all. You know what I mean? So, but my weed was my kickback. Was my I'm just chilling. I never done cocaine or heroin or pills or anything like that. I was just a casual weed smoker, but casual weed smoking over 20 years, it kind of takes its toll on your lungs, man. And I started to notice that, and I was like, you know what? I mean, when I sold my ranch, I made sure that I left the weed there too. That I just said, okay, I'm not smoking anymore once I leave here because I'm changing my environment, and that's going to help, right? Kick the habit, and it did. It really did. Because I every single day, like I told you guys, I've been telling you guys this the last few months, but every single day, when I was on my ranch, I would sit out with coffee with my wife. My wife doesn't never smokes. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't really drink at all. Um, she for thank God that she doesn't have any kind of hang-ups like that. But couple, but she didn't mind me smoking, but she would ask me like lay off of it. And but anyway, a joint in the morning with some coffee, watching the animals get fed, or just get done milking, and come in, sit on the porch, and kick back, smoke some, going crazy, you know. But over the years, over the years, um, it takes its toll on your lungs, at least for me. And so now that I've taken 6 or 7 months off, and never, not to say I would never smoke weed again, but I probably won't. Really, now it's different to me. It looks different. I'm actually am like detached from wanting that. Because I'm loving. I'm like on a Robert Downey Jr. type of kick where I got tons of energy. I'm focused. I'm just like, oh, I'm like going crazy. How focused I am with family and travel. Traveling is taking a lot of mental time, which is passes the time. Planning these trips and planning where I'm going to go next and researching and learning Spanish. Studying Spanish. challenge myself when I go out every day into town or something like that is speaking Spanish. Like, that's why, it's good to do that, when you're in a country where English is not the first language by far, you know, not to come out here and be a bravado American and be like, well, I'm going to speak English all over you and you're going to have to listen to what I got to say. I'm not like that at all. Like, when I'm ordering, when I'm in the restaurant, I'm like, buenos dias or buenas tardes, mi amigo, yo quiero, and I try and pronounce what's on the menu, por favor, and when it's time for the check, la cuenta con propina, you know, um, and I'm getting the basics and things like that. Anyway, I don't know how we got on that tangent, but yeah, okay. Yokai says, yeah, my son is 5 months, my daughter is 8. Yeah, it's time to like get focused. It's time to get focused. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's only 7 days in a week. If you're using something that's slowing down your thought processes or lowering your inhibitions, it's probably best to kick that. Um, and I still have a business, right, in Southern California. Had it for 15 years. And my wife has said to me, she says, I've never seen you so focused and so have such attention to detail with everything that you do. Like you're already successful, you've done all this, but like what you're doing right now, I've never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? And people around you will notice the change, you know, for the better. So if I can encourage you guys, hey, if you still want to smoke and still want to party, and you know what, I'm not here to say there's anything wrong with that. I'm just because I've done it. I'm just saying, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm excited. That's why I like talking to you guys and laughing and stuff, because live streaming, getting in the rocket room, and doing stuff like that, because it's fun for me. I'm here. I'm present with you guys. You know what I mean? Bro, I got my girl and elderly parents to take care of. I need to make money, not lose. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I will say this. Hey, up 514. Hey, fair warning though, okay? I will say this. The crypto market, if you're in need of money immediately, is the last place you should be. Like, it's probably worse than casinos. You know, uh if you're not taking a calculated risk, if you don't have like an edge on your bets and stuff like that. Like today, I didn't have enough of an edge on my BNB on that BNB play. I didn't do enough research. I didn't know the team well enough. I went off of what somebody said in the rocket room, who I respect. I respect this guy. I know of him. I know of what he does, and that was enough for me. And I over deployed into. I should have put in $100. I should have put in zero point 0.2 BNB, or zero point 0.1 BNB instead of a whole BNB. That was irresponsible of me. You know what I mean? So, in order to make money in this space, you're first gonna have to. When you make mistakes, you're gonna have to own up to them. You should always point to yourself and not others. And then the second thing is that, you know, lower your risk as much as possible. And again, you made a point today where you're like, well, Stayer, you say take out your initials at 2x, but you never even gave me a chance to do that, because that BNB play rugged right away and wasn't that crazy. I mean, 30K, it rugs right away. I've never seen anything like that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't even give you a 60K or 80 or 90K to take out your initials. Like that was crazy, and I don't think I've seen that in a while. But just like that, that's crypto, where the things that you can't calculate happening tend to happen, and you're just gonna have to say that out loud and not blame anyone or not look to anyone but yourself. You got to be like, listen, you got to just take this as a learning um, uh, uh, um, a teaching moment right now, and just say, all right, look, it wasn't Stare. It wasn't even the coin. What did I do? What did I do that caused me to feel this way? Well, it was this. I put 10% of my stash into a coin I knew very little about. I only had one point of reference, and that unfortunately was Stare. But the calculation was Stare has been having amazing plays lately. I don't know how long you've been following me, but I've had over 20 freaking coins go over 1 million since February. You know, and I may have jumped the gun a little bit. I may have gotten, not greedy, but I've overcalculated what the outcomes would be on this. And you gotta own that first, man. You gotta own that first, because otherwise you're gonna start revenge trading, and you're gonna start maybe you're gonna be so mad at me, right, that you go to another group, right? And then whatever they say, you're gonna ape into that, because as long as it's not Stayer, I'm gonna do better than what that B&B play thing was, and go vent to them and say, hey, you guys know that guy named Stayer? Oh yeah, he put me in this B&B play. I lost $1,000. I'm so happy to be in this group. What are we looking at? What are we doing? There's so many guys like that. They jump around groups, when they lose money, and talk about the last guy, and then they lose in that group, and then they talk about that guy, and it's just a sick cycle until they bust out of this game. But bro, I've been in this game for 10 years, that's coming up this year. Technically 9, but coming up on 10. Same, and what I'm good at is macro views and psychological patterns in the market. And that is a psychological investor pattern. That's a negative one. That's a losing pattern. Okay? Not owning responsibility, placing blame on KOLs or key opinion leaders, of groups, not doing the research all the way, not finding angles, and on your own, and losing over and over again, and over deploying. I watch weed turn one of my closest friends at the time into a potato. Bro, tell me about it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I watched this documentary on how China has weaponized weed in America, to where there's shit in there that is built in to give you cancer. It's high levels of fentanyl. You know, all kinds of stuff, bro. You know. And that's what my wife said. My wife was like, bro, that's what my wife said was, she can tell when I got weed from a dispensary, and when I got weed, or grew weed, or got weed from my brother-in-law that was organically grown. Like, she was like, man, that weed that you're smoking from the dispensary smells like straight pesticides, like straight fumes, like chemical fumes. Um, Yokai Black says, wow, Stare, that's really cool to hear. I work school, taking microbiology, trying to get into nursing school, raising a family. Only one paying all the bills right now. It can be a lot. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, I think I don't know what to say, but I mean, weed will distract you most likely. It will not add to your situation. It'll make things. Another thing that my wife said, because she was with me every single day, right? You know what she said to me about the changes in me, since I stopped smoking weed? She said, you're a lot less in your feelings. You're more present, a lot less in your feelings, especially when things go wrong, whether it be big or small. Like, when you smoked weed, you would disassociate. You would not learn from the situation. You would just smoke and forget, or smoke and disassociate, or smoke and pass blame. You know what I mean? And she says now, since I haven't been smoking, when something comes up where there's like, like it's something as simple as, some travel plans get messed up. Like, she says, hey, like, you're present. You actually just tackle the problem with no emotion. You take care of it and you move on. Before, it would be like you would be upset about it. You would go somewhere and smoke and decompress, and then the problem would still be there. And either I wouldn't take care of it, or I would deflect, or have her take care of it, or take care of it way later, where more problems would arise. You know what I mean? You can be a functional. Things can be going really well for you and be functional, and you can be taking care of all these things as a person smoking weed, and still you cannot be operating at your full potential. And I've just realized that literally over the last few months. I'm like, wow. I mean, I've accomplished a lot in my life while smoking weed, but just imagine if I wasn't smoking weed. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? I'm not trying to be this. I'm not trying. This isn't like an AA hour tonight, man. I'm not in AA. I'm not like against smoking weed. I'm not against like drinking alcohol, or. I'm not trying to be that guy tonight. I'm just simply sharing with you just the changes. It was simply somebody's yes said, "Oh, you're a spit across a pond." Hock a loogie across a pond. Yeah, I've been hocking loogies a bunch here because I'm low elevation. I'm in a greener area than I was in Southern California, where I live, way drier, and shit is coming up out of my lungs from years and years and years of smoking. It's not even funny, man. Even to this moment, you know what I mean? But I did get sick like a week or two ago, and it's at the end of that. But I'm getting a lot of stuff out. So anyway, I mean, it's not a public service announcement, but if anyone can take anything positive from that, and that could help you with your life, man, I hope it helps, because it's really helped me. It's really helped me. You know, and the ones that love you the most and are close to you, whether it be your parents or your wife or kids or friends or whatever, they'll notice a positive difference. It will not be a negative difference. Almost always, not smoking weed, not doing drugs in general. When you stop doing those drugs, you are a better person. You know what I mean? And always knew that, but I was like, I don't feel like doing that right now, But it's been a great 6 or 7 months. Sorry, guys, I got like a little bit sinus, all kinds of stuff, man. Sorry. I know 514 in here in the chat's gonna be like, Stayer, if you didn't blow your nose so much, maybe you can focus on some better plays. Stayer, maybe if you didn't fucking blow your nose so much, I wouldn't have lost $1,000 today. Tango El Gato en las pantalones. What the hell does that mean? Tango pantalones is pants. Time to get out of your pants. Is that what you just said? I don't know. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school Didn't pick any of it up. My teacher pretty much let us do whatever we wanted. And you know, Mexico, a lot of people spoke English in Mexico. So, I mean, honestly, you did not have to speak Spanish in Mexico. So many people spoke English, it didn't matter. And now out here, it's challenging because nobody speaks English except for a few people. So, damn, much respect. Thanks for sharing, man. No problem, dude. No problem, Yokai. Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna try to stop smoking for a while. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably help you more than it will hurt you. After my birthday, December 8th. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man. Hey, it took me leaving America to stop smoking weed. It took me leaving America. You know, can yo typo can't grow unless you reflect. Yeah, man. Yep. Uh, Jeremy Willis says Grippy less than 5% away from erasing the last 24-hour loss. I'm telling you, man, Grippy will be fine. And I left a message. I left a message in the rocket room, a voicemail today. You know, saying, hey, you know, the team, the whole team's there. They're just letting people drop their bags because they don't want these people selling on them a little later when they send this thing back up. And I'm happy to be holding my Grippy bags. I'm not selling anything. I'm not worried about anything. You know, I'm leaving it alone. And when the dev says they're ready to push again, I'll be right there. You know, but I keep it in my thumbnails as a conviction play for me. And honestly, I think Grippy will hit probably 50 million. By if when Altseason comes around, I'll hit 50 million. I appreciate your insight on this issue, trying to get on the other side. I love weed, man. Like the Weed movie with Dave Chappelle. Bro, me too. Bro, I told you I've been smoking weed since I was 12. You know what I mean? Like, that's bad. You know, I started smoking weed in the beginning of high school. And then I took like 3 or 4 years off in my 20s, just because I was so busy. I was running a very busy business. And then I picked it back up again and started smoking every day from when I was like 27 to 7 months ago. Didn't take one day off. My best performing crypto is MasterBot. I've done 10x in 3 days. Private Pursuit, can you message me, like, or get in the rocket room? Because you seem to have some really good plays. I don't know if you still have that YouTube channel, but you said you had it, right? But, you know, that sounds awesome. MasterBot. No, man, I know I appreciate it, man. Seriously, the money I put into weed, I can put into crypto. Seriously, weed is so expensive. Weed is so expensive. Weed is more expensive than cocaine. Not that I've ever done cocaine, but, I mean, from what I'm hearing, an 8 ball and a quarter is the same price. Uh, clip that. I might clip that. I made that a short. That was hilarious. That's real talk going through that change right now. Love your life lessons. Thanks, Stevie. Thanks, Stevie Reads. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, I stay true to this channel, and that is being doxxed fully. I want you guys to know exactly who I am. I want to talk about my life on here. This is a life blog as much as it is a crypto channel. You know what I mean? I think he said he had a cat in their pants. Oh, is that Tango Elgato? Is Gato? Man, whatever. Spanish being spoken to me or reading it, but I will speak Spanish to you. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at right now in my Spanish journey. But Bezel says, Stayer, do you speak German or French? No, but I've been to France and I've been to Germany when I was young. I was 17 or something like that. But I have a cat in my pants. Oh, just walking around saying that. BlockyBoy just posted a part from Biteconomy and Fortress Exchange. There's another 2 exchanges. Nice. Goddamn, since you were 12? Damn, what more expensive than cocaine? Yeah, yeah, weed costs more than cocaine now. It does. Yeah, weed does cost more than cocaine. Yeah. And yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. But Blocky Boy, hey guys, go and make sure you guys go into Crypto Banner chat tomorrow. I think Sephiroth is the guy who's going to be hosting Crypto Banner, and he's going to be talking about Blocky Boy. Get in the comments and talk it up if you're invested in Blocky Boy. That really helps the coin pump. It really does, because he comments on, you know, Blocky Boy and everything being in there and stuff, and uh, yeah. So anyway, yo, but Yokai Black, dude, I'll say this. You ready for this though? Like, I haven't smoked weed, but if I think hard enough, I can get high. If I think about weed hard enough, or I think if I not even thinking about weed, but if I just relax and just hang out with myself or just drink a bunch of water, like there's still, it's still in my system, and I can get stoned. Because you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yokai, like you probably smoked enough weed to where you're not getting that high when you smoke weed. It's not like so you're smoking weed for the first time or like the first year or two. You know what I mean? Like your body is used to weed. You know what I mean? So you're not getting crazy high. It's more of like, okay, I'm smoking. This is great. But bro, like tell me like I'm really, really focused now, but like bro, I mean I can drink a bunch of water or take a really good nap and I can feel just as high as I did when I smoked weed. You know what I mean? But yeah, up 514, man. Don't give up. Stay with us. Hang out with us. I would take this Blocky Boy position if I were you. I'd throw $500 in a Blocky Boy. I think you'd be just fine. I think you'd just be just fine. You know? Yeah, I think Blocky Boy pumps tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I think it pumps tomorrow. Yeah, I think Blocky Boy pumps tomorrow. See that? This group is way more active than anything that any I've participated in. Yeah, bro, we're here because I'm here every day. This is my business. I mean, I have a business that I run from here in California. But this is I'm here. I got nothing to do but talk to you guys. Nothing to do but make videos. I was gonna have a video out today, but I just didn't like the way it looked. But I'll have a video out tomorrow. But I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm active. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen with Turbo. I'm actually gonna do. Yeah, I mean, and then here's the thing: Crypto Galaxy. When Crypto Galaxy gets his main channel back because it's been suspended. When he gets his main channel back, and this is going to be in a few days, whatever he talks about is going to pump super hard. He doesn't have even a quarter of his pull right now because, I mean, for some reason, when you don't have your main channel and you do a second channel, like so many people don't watch your other channel. It's so weird. But, so Crypto Galaxy, shout out to Crypto Galaxy. Mad respect for that guy. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna go get with the Blocky Boy dev. There's some things I want to talk to him about to kind of advise him. There's some things I really he's a great guy. He's doing a great job. I'm just saying there's some things that I see that can really, really help him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where'd you get that play from? I mean, obviously it's already too late, right? Um, Masterbot already 10x'd. I mean, you should hit me up, Private Pursuit. I don't even know how to get in touch with you other than here. Yeah, coach them up, bro. You seriously? They specialize in robotics and AI. Yeah. Oh, you're running that. Yeah. I want to. I mean, there's a little robotics run happening right now, huh? So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's Friday night. Dispense EBT. Dispense BT is also great. Yeah, I mean, message me. Message me on Telegram. Hey, Private Pursuit, you're on Telegram. Hey, DM me, bro. DM me. See, let me know what's going on. I love to. Uh, I want to start having folks on the channel. I want to start having folks that I talk to all the time on here, on a phone call, half-hour phone call while on live stream and stuff like that. I have an interview tomorrow with the Cube dev. So that's gonna be live tomorrow. Watch out for that. The Cube dev, um, and everything like that. So yeah. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow. I'll be visible pretty hardcore tomorrow. So all right. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be in the Rocker Room Inner Circle, of course. And Stayer is out. Good night, everybody. Good night, guys. Thanks so much.